Tony spent 30 million to empty out an entire mall. He stockpiled an entire warehouse of supplies. Then he raised his wrist and issued a command to his watch. Instantly, all the supplies were sucked into the watch. Next, he spent 50 million to buy the world's safest private villa. The front door was reinforced into a vault-like armored door. Even explosives couldn't budge it. The entire house was equipped with super strong insulation. Tony did all this because he was a reincarnated person. In his previous life, a global cold wave swept across the world. Anyone outside was instantly frozen into ice statues. Every day, he risked his life, searching for branches to keep his family warm. But one day, he discovered his younger brother had eaten all the food. Tony tried to argue with him, but unexpectedly, his brother picked up a stick and attacked him. In front of the family, his brother falsely accused Tony of eating all the rations. Shockingly, even their biological parents and two sisters believed the lie. They immediately kicked Tony out of the house, leaving him to freeze to death. What was even harder to accept was that they traded his brother's corpse with a bully for chips to fill their stomachs. Tony ultimately died at the hands of the bully, becoming their meal. But then a miracle happened. Tony was reborn 3 days before the apocalypse broke out. Without hesitation, he beat up his despicable brother in front of the family, then severed all ties with them. Walking out of the house, he realized he was penniless, without enough funds to buy supplies for the apocalypse. So he thought of a good friend, bringing the property deed and car documents. He went to the bank. He immediately decided to mortgage all of his assets. His friend was confused, but Tony insisted that in 5 seconds, a plane would crash due to weather conditions. Just as his friend thought he was joking, the news broadcasted that a plane had crashed because of weather conditions. At that moment, his friend finally believed the apocalypse was coming. They successfully secured a loan of 100 million. With this huge sum, Tony and his friend went to a luxury villa district. He clearly remembered that in his previous life, a wealthy apocalypse enthusiast had built the world's safest villa. But he went abroad the day before the cold wave hit, leaving the safe house to be taken over by the bully. This time, Tony decided to secure the safe house in advance. The wealthy man was very generous and sold it to him at a cheap price. He even sent an apocalypse bodyguard with him. Now the stockpiling plan began. But unexpectedly, his younger brother discovered everything and immediately stopped them in their tracks.